Hi, I'm Tiffany Hinton, and thanks for joining me. Last week, we talked about the power of your thinking and how your thinking kind of encapsulates your life and how you can put this glass ceiling in place because you can only achieve to what you believe is true. And if you don't believe something, even deep down, you cannot achieve it. And so we talked about how you had to change your thinking. Today, I kind of want to share a personal story with you about that. And I also want to tell you how you can change your thinking. There's two things in a person that have to change in order for their thinking to change forever, for them to never go back to their old habits. So, you say you're going to go on a diet, you do it for a while, you don't do it for a while, and then something happens and you end up back and you're just, it never really works unless you actually change the way your thought process works. So those two things that you have to have happen in your life in order for your thinking to change forever and for you never to go back. It's got to be what's in it for me. So what am I gaining? Personally, I got to get something out of it. Second, it's got to be proof beyond a logical doubt. So I'm going to share a personal story with you. Personally, in 2009, I found out that I was gluten intolerant. Now, life-changing, yes, but also I can tell you that a lot of people find out they have food allergies and they find ways to cope with it, or they cheat once in a while knowing that they're going to feel bad. But I can tell you that I don't do that. I found out I had a gluten allergy when we were going through infertility treatments. And with that gluten intolerance and that gluten allergy, I came home and I was just like a new person. I knew that if I ever wanted children, which was a dream of mine, that I had to get rid of the gluten. I had no choice. It had to go away. So I came home, I put everything in a box in our kitchen that had gluten in it in any way, shape, or form. I put the box out by the back door, and I told my husband, get it out of my house. I don't care if it goes to the dump. I don't care if it goes to anybody else, but it's got to go out of my house. I knew personally at that point that my thinking hadn't changed. I knew I had an allergy, and the only way I knew to deal with it, because I knew that at the time I needed something beyond my self-control to control it, it had to leave our house. I can tell you to this day, our house is still gluten-free. I know that if I'm at home, I'm not tempted to eat something I'm not supposed to. I do have the self-control now after years of noticing a difference, a huge difference in my life and just in my health in general, that even when we're out or I'm at somebody else's house, I'm not even tempted to cheat and to eat something that has gluten in it that I would be allergic to. So what was in it for me personally, it was a health change. It was a dream of actually being able to have children. Second, proof beyond a logical doubt. 3 months after I went gluten-free, I had no inflammation in my body. I was off my steroids for my stomach issues, for my IBS and my ulcerative colitis. I personally was able to drop about 60 pounds over the course of 6 months just because the inflammation was gone. My body wasn't retaining the extra water. My body was starting to absorb what it needed, and it just all around, my attitude changed. I felt better. I didn't feel sick. I wasn't tired. I didn't have brain fog. All that stuff just went away. So that proof beyond a logical doubt was also there. So those are the two things you need for your thinking to change. You need to know what's in it for you personally, and you need proof. And it has to totally make sense. If it doesn't make sense to you, then it doesn't work for you. You've got to get something that you know is going to make sense. And that's how you change your thinking. That's how you change everything in your life. Your behaviors will change, your activities will change, and your results will change. You will see, oh my goodness, so much change. So that is what I wanted to share with you this week. Yes, these are short videos, but that's what it is. I got a few seconds in my life. I'll share something with you personally. The other thing I want to tell you about is we've got a new book coming out from DPWN. It's a group of women that are putting together an Overcoming Mediocrity book. This book is, I've actually got a chapter in it. I'm a featured author in this, and in this chapter I'm going to talk about the struggles with infertility and how my thinking had to change in order for me to realize that dream. So, and with that, I will leave you. Again, it's Tiffany Hinton of VPhoneGirl.com. Have a fantastic day.